Greetings and salutations, my brother from another mother. Welcome back to my wonderful, wonderful audio commentary series. Today we're going to be looking at the best kept secret in World War II. And I'm not talking about requisitions. If you go to any other pub stars videos out there in the thing, you'll hear them talk about requisitions. You hear them like talk about primed and how they're the best things since sliced fucking bread. But I will tell you right now, there is a better basic training than primed in this game. And flinch shouldn't be a problem. I'm rolling right around a 3 KD in this game right now, and I hardly ever use primed. And the reason I hardly ever use primed is because there's a perk that is almost unstoppable in this game. And you might notice, if you've been watching the clips behind us, what I'm talking about. And the perk, the basic training, I'm just going to call it a perk. The perk I'm talking about is Lookout. Well, what the fuck is Lookout? Well, Lookout does a couple things. So let's go ahead and show you right here what Lookout actually looks like. Lookout, enemy targets appear from further away, and you have increased mini-map coverage. This might sound like it is the dumbest fucking perk ever, but look at the wording. Enemy targets appear from further away and increase mini-map coverage. It's target finder. It's what it is. This is something that Sledgehammer has had in all their games. They've always had like a target finder type weapon, but this is the strongest iteration of target finder in the game. And I specifically pointed out the wording because you don't have to aim down sight for you to get the benefit from it. If you'll notice, and I'm going to show you a little bit better clip after this, that if you can actually get the effect of Lookout while on ADS, and here's why this is important. Here's why this is important to you. One, it allows you to be faster on the peak. This game is all about information. All first-person shooter games are about information. Information is king. That's why the UAV is so strong. That's why the counter UAV is so strong. That's why things like the Blackbird are such a high-tier kill streak. Information wins motherfucking gunfights. Information wins fucking rounds. And when you have information the enemies don't have, you can make better choices on the maps. And what this means is you can jump in and around a corner and see people. Let me show you this clip. This highlights why Lookout is so fucking strong. This is me using a sniper on top of the Gustav cannon, right? You know, regular, I'm clearing off the thing with the pistol, but watch this. I don't have to aim down sight to find these people. So what I can do is I can pop my head over, look, and if I see a name pop up, I can shoot at the name, and I can plan my route right there. I've seen him plan around. I know this guy's here. Boom. All right, well, I miss him, but like, look, I'm looking at the radar. Here it goes. Oops, see a guy right there. I didn't even have to aim down sight. I can pop in and around a head glitch or a corner and hit people instantly. I didn't realize to just recently that it works without ADS. When I first read it, I thought it was going to be like Marksman. Marksman was a perk in Modern Warfare 3 that allowed you, when you're aimed down sight, to see people from further away. This one works without ADS. So like you can very easily defend a huge area by just looking for any kind of name tag that pops up. And here's the best thing. Here's the best thing about the Lookout perk in itself. It is uncounterable. As far as I know, I've looked, there is not a single counter to Lookout in this game. One, you get a bigger minimap. Bigger minimap is like the side effect of this, but it's also a fucking strong-ass tool. Why is a bigger minimap a strong-ass tool? Information. Information, dude. It's a strong tool because it gives you all this information. And you can see people coming from a further away. That's information you get. When you don't have a UAV up, like you see right there, let me slow this clip down so it's subtle what I actually do here. But I'm using Lookout. I checked this bunker with Lookout. That's what I did there. That movement might have seemed subliminal as fuck, but it was there because I wanted to check that. So with that little bit of knowledge, look at how I'm basically doing areas. And the reason it's so important, and another reason that the advantage of this is so great is because, one, sprint out time in this game is terrible. What is sprint out time? Well, sprint out time is how fast you go from sprint to ready to shoot in this Call of Duty. Previous Call of Duty is almost instantaneous, or either it was almost instantaneous or there was a perk that allowed it to be instantaneous. Black Ops 1, you had steady aim. Black Ops 2, you had toughness, which was like flinch and ready up at the same time. I mean, dexterity. which allows you to climb over things and ready up faster. Everything had a sprint out time that was really good that allowed you to be moving around the map and actually shoot at the same time. This one, there's a delay between when you get ready. You notice the little weapon gets pulled up, so that will make you lose gunfights when you're moving. So here's why this is good. If you're already out of sprint and you have quick draw on, you can very easily snap onto targets because you'll have them on their minimap the second they appear on the screen, almost like a target finder. It is a beautiful, beautiful perk that I think people are underutilizing 110%. Take a look at some of my classes here. I've shown you, this is the class I've been using in the video clips. This is the FG42 ACOG, Quick Draw, and Extended Mags. This is my M1A1 carbine, red dot, quick draw, high caliber, STG-44, quick draw, red dot, high caliber. And the reason you want to use quick draw is it allows you to snap on targets. So like there's less delay time so you can react to people. So it's very, very, very good. So let's go ahead and go into an in-depth match with it. This is me with the M1A1 carbine. You see right there, I actually looked the corner with the sidestep peek. I like to call it banana shuffle. Seen a guy with lookout right there. Came back and pre-fired him. A little bit of potato aim here. Pick him up. All right, so like I'm getting aggressive. I'm froggy. I want to rush the spawn. So I look over the edge here. Oop, see another guy. Quick draw pop. Lookout popped him out. This guy popped up right here. Picked him up as well. I'm thinking about changing high caliber off on the M1A1 for like extended mags, but it's something I need to experiment with, or maybe even steady aim because I get in situations like this where I just get overrun. But here's another little setup here. I come up and pick this guy off. He was actually in our spawn, so I came back and got him. So I'm gonna rush your spawn again, and I just want you to notice I want you to notice as soon as the enemies pop up. So watch where the enemies pop up. You'll see how I'm moving back and forth, strafing, not aiming down sight, because I want to be quick. I want to be quick, and I want to be able to see people, and with that information, make my choice if I'm going to engage in the gunfight or not. So again, you'll see me like do these little side strafes throughout areas, just looking, glancing. I'm trying to find the enemy. I'm using my sound. I'm using the lookout perk, trying to figure out where they're at. Don't listen to people. Primed is not needed in this game. In this game, maybe against super high level players, maybe, but like for the most part, I win most of my engagements without primed. I think I've used primed maybe 10 levels the entire game. The fact is, you just don't need it. You don't need it. Like I find stuff like lookout. What's another perk that I like to use? Like undercover or duelist or something like that. Because I found like the dual akimbo pistols have one of the highest times to kill in the game, and they're very good as a backup weapon if you want to take that route. And like machine pistols with extended mags and duelist, that's pretty much baby FNG9s from Modern Warfare 3. But I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. Hopefully this tip is actually a good tip. One of the things I like to do, and I've been kind of slow in the upkeep for tips, is like I want to give good tips. I don't want to give tips that are just gut of the feeling. Maybe I had a good play session and they work. I like to have tips that are proven time and time again. They're going to work over and over and over again. I want you guys to go on the battlefield with knowledge that the enemy does not have. And like I don't see anybody but maybe a couple snipers running the lookout perk. It is target finder. It is worse than target finder. I remember back in the day in Black Ops 2, everybody cried, they call it the wing sight, because I used to use target finder and everything. And the main reason I used target finder on that game was more to do with the fact is it took idle sway off weapons and like completely. And you know, the target finder was a sidestep. But like in Marvel 3 I used marksman, but this game you can use mountain, get dead silence and marksman. This game you can get stalker and marksman. Like there's so many broken combinations in this game. It's just not a very good balanced game in that light. And I still kind of enjoy the game. And you know, a lot of people are hating on it. I've seen a lot of people want to quit. Some people crying and bitching over like Domination 50. But like, it's a fucking game, man. You gotta work with it. This game is not easy for campers as much as people want you to believe that this game is easy for campers. I camp my goddamn ass off, and like the spawns are terrible in this game, and they might not ever get better because your boy Michael Condrey said that this game has the best spawns out of all Call of Duty on Twitter. But this is another benefit of Lookout. You can actually just look right in there and shoot at the red name. But it's been your boy Wings Redemption. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it always leave that like button for me. Check out my streams. Follow me on Twitch. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you liked this video and you thought it was motherfucking helpful, share it, guys. Share it. Put it on things. I'll see you guys later.